An anti-drug advertisement made by Hong Kong's prison service has been pulled after viewers complained the video glamorised illegal substances. Generated by AI, the ad featured a female K-pop group with members named Weedy, Icy, Coke and Little E. Well, for more on why it's been so controversial, let's talk to Tom Grundy from Hong Kong Free Press. Now, Tom, tell us a bit more. Who were these characters depicted in the ad and why are they just not right for this campaign?
Well, which is your favourite, Yvonne? You've got Weedy in a marijuana dress saying, romantic smoke will help you forget all your troubles. You have Icy, she's meth, saying, taking a sniff of me will give you an amazing out-of-body experience. You also got Little E for Etomidate, saying it's anti-aging, and Coke, which apparently keeps your mind sharp. It then cuts to them as dancing old men who go to prison, and then it's emblazoned across the screen. You know, drugs are extremely harmful and can ruin a life. So you can see the trouble here.
Certainly can. I can't say which one's my favourite. They all look perfect, being AI generated. Consumers could see right through this. Many complaints were made. The ad was taken down, but promoters still couldn't get it right.
Yeah, the reactions were quite funny, to be honest. Someone said, the most successful drugs ad ever. After watching it, I want to eat a few bites of each. Comical incompetence. And my favorite, what are they smoking? They did put up a new version, actually, very briefly. But even that accidentally suggested you might not go to jail for selling drugs. The authorities apologized, you know, eventually tearing it all down, saying, you know, we were trying to be creative, we got the balance wrong. But I think the reason this happens is because they're made in-house, you know. It is likely aging civil servants behind this. I'm unsure how much research goes into it as to how effective, you know, these things are, but there is a bit of a history of facile, outdated, kind of fish-shaking, hey kids campaigns when it comes to anti-drugs messaging, certainly compared to those we see abroad.
Well, it's not the first time the government's anti-narcotics campaigns have raised eyebrows.
No, a few years ago, they came out with a slogan, YOLO, you only live once, which you can see would also have a perhaps, you know, pro-drugs messaging behind it. Just a few months ago, there was a poster in the metro, which was kind of wrapped around a pillar so that at certain angles, the don't take drugs messaging just said, take drugs. And that was promoted by Aaron Kwok, who is like a 60-year-old celebrity. So again, you know, I'm not sure that they've done their research. There was also an anti-space oil campaign. No one had really heard of this, but the government realized they're making it sound kind of cool. So they started to refer to it with its medical name, Etomidate, kind of popular with young people. But my favorite was the Cannabis is a Drugs campaign, where the city was emblazoned with posters with beautifully, like perfectly rolled joints, close-ups, marijuana leaves, with simply cannabis is a drug. And that's it. That was the poster. There was an accompanying rap, which had the line, cannabis is not cool, you're gonna end up like a fool. But like I say, not so sophisticated, a little bit outdated, the drugs messaging here.
Well, just how bad is the drug problem in Hong Kong and how else is the government trying to address it?
Well, in some ways, it can be quite progressive in that the most popular substance is probably heroin with older lifelong addicts, and there are methadone clinics for them, followed by cocaine, you know, banking hub, party place. And then meth is probably third because it's quite cheap. It's not a huge problem on the ground, and I believe it's in decline. But in the grittier corners of Hong Kong, like in many, you know, urban spaces, you'll be offered something or you can find something. But mostly Hong Kong is known as somewhat of a trafficking hub, if anything. Although it doesn't touch the ground, a lot of the stuff that comes through cargo, it does end up literally in places like Australia. The cartels obviously like ports that are very, very busy where they can hide things.
Tom, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.